Coach, just take us through, I guess, the balancing act of you also helping out with safeties in addition to your regular duties.
Yeah,
how it's going.
Probably have to ask my wife, if I got a chance to see her. But no, it's great. Time management is key. The great part is Coach Freeman was given this opportunity. We talked about it, and he obviously wanted to make sure it'd be something that we felt like we could juggle. So it's just having a good balance, knowing when to be in there with the defense, which I'm in the majority pretty much all of the time, and then on special teams using the extra time that I have, getting here early in the morning, staying late, just to make sure everything's good and crisp.
I imagine in practice it's not that much of an adjustment because you can't really do both at the same time, but I imagine the bulk of it is outside of practice.
In practice, yes. I'm normally with the defense, so then after practice is when I'm getting more hands-on in terms of actually meeting with guys in the film for special teams corrections and whatnot.
But Don seems like he's taken a step forward this spring. What have you kind of seen from him?
I just think his focus, and, he has a real intentional demeanor, and really that speaks to Coach Mickens and Coach even CO and the mindset of the room, right? Don is quickly seeing and always following X or always following BMO around and realizes, they're always around in the offices, they're always taking notes, they're always doing little things mentally to be trying to be elite. Same thing even with their preparation in their body so he can stay healthy. He's getting a lot of reps, and so even taking care of his body and doing the things physically he needs to so he can really play fast, and that's what we're asking him to do.
And then with the long snapper competition, I guess, what do you kind of want to see out of those guys this spring?
Yeah, I think it's consistency. That was the thing we had for the years past, with Milk being here, and now it's putting those guys in situations where they're going to have to perform, and do it over and over again in adverse situations. So we can really feel that whoever that long snapper is, that goes out there on the field is ready to play and handle anything.
We're going to talk to those guys in a little bit. Tell us a little bit about their personalities.
Yeah, Reno, they love him. He's goofy but serious. He takes a lot of pride in his work. And so I believe he's up for like the Bachelor or something on Notre Dame campus or something that the specialists were telling me, so they made sure we had to all go vote. So he's doing something there. But that's his kind of personality. Takes a lot of pride in it. Cross really is, got here last year and doing really well. He's, a little bit more quiet, but he probably balances Reno out. And then Joe Vinci got here this spring, early enrolled, and that was a big challenge for him. You don't see too many, specialists, especially long snappers, early enrolling, and so it was great to get him here and be around for spring ball so we can see, the attention to detail we need for that position.
Coach Freeman mentioned that, kind of a two-part question. Coach Freeman mentioned that you have that experience previously on the defensive backs. I guess, what experience did he see in you, and what did what did you get to sell him on to kind of transition into working on both sides, and then two, just about Benjamin Morrison, what's going on with him that you may be aware of?
Yeah, we don't really talk about injuries there. So with BMO, so I'll just let that go on to the head ball coach, kind of thing. But it was great seeing BMO, yesterday and today around. To answer your question, I think what was awesome is I didn't feel like I had to sell anything. I try and let my work speak for itself. And so getting that opportunity to, when Coach Freeman came in and said, this is what we want to do, it was more of, hey, are you comfortable? Are you ready? And I said, absolutely. And to get to work with Coach Golden and Coach Mickens on the back end, two gurus, has just been, very smooth transition. So it helped. It helped being in here for a year, hearing the terminology. There's a lot of carryover on special teams and defense that we use. So I think it was just a good natural fit, and grateful for the opportunity.
All right, thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach.